Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Grain Arcade. Did you miss me? We didn't stream yesterday for reasons. But we're back. We're playing Farming Simulator 22 this morning. Let's say good morning to Phil. Good morning, Phil.
Morning.
How's it going?
It's a going.
He's having computer problems.
I figured out my life so far.
We need to start a GoFundMe for Phil's computer.
No, we're fine. We don't need a GoFundMe for
We'll
me.
we'll we'll do a like a Viking funeral for Phil's computer, and then
No, all I'm gonna do is upgrade it one day.
yeah, you gotta figure it out before November 12th.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gotta happen. You gotta figure it out before November 12th because November 12th is Farm Sim Day.
Don't worry, the computer works. It just doesn't like me sometimes.
Oh, good morning, DK Donkey Kong, Jeff Fuzzy. Good morning.
Well, you might have to explain why you're so late, Matt.
Okay, so they had this rocket, this SpaceX rocket thing. I kind of wanted to see how that was going to work out. I thought it was going to crash into the tower. It looked off course to me. They kind of waited till the last minute to grab it. It looked like, because they grabbed it at the very, very top. That's like when you toss your friend in school a pencil and they catch it at the very end of it and not like in the middle. And it's like, wow, that's lucky. So why did I not stream yesterday? If you didn't watch John's stream, you wouldn't know. I made history yesterday. I unboxed the new PC. It's out of the box. It's out of the packaging. It's out. I got all that stuff done. It is currently sitting on my desk. I was worried that the desk might not hold all that weight. I am probably going to get like a little side table to put the... I think I'm going to get maybe one or two to put both CPUs on. And that way... that weight is not on the desk anymore, because I am going to move the other 55-inch screen in here, and then one side is going to be the game, like right here right now, and then the other side is going to be I guess my TV, and that'll be nicer because right now I have my TV on a monitor and I have it on a separate speaker system, right? Good morning, Trent. Well, the speaker system that I have it on, you can't operate it with a remote. It's just like computer speakers. And it would be nicer to be able to turn the volume up and down with the remote. Plus have it on a larger screen. And then I can move the second PC over to the monitor that's on now. So got a lot of it's kind of like I want to plan it, but it's kind of like see what works and trial and error and go from there. But I'm pretty sure that it'll hold the weight of the other 55-inch monitor because I've got the one on this side, and it's got like a stack of vertical boards with drawers and stuff on that side, and then it's got the same kind of stack on the left side, so that it should hold that weight. I mean, it's holding the weight of the two CPUs right now at the weakest part of the desk, so I mean it's not bowing or anything, so that's pretty good. But if you guys hear a crash while we're streaming, that might be what happened. I don't know. We'll see. But I think it's okay. I think it's going to work out. I did move my recliner around a little bit, turned it and moved it back a little bit. I'm probably going to move it a little more. But yeah, I've got plenty of room here. I can see all my screens. So that's good. But got the computer out. I also ordered the the Stream Deck XL. Got that. I've got the I never can remember the number on this. I think it's G915X Lightspeed keyboard. The G502X mouse. And I'm waiting on the mouse pad. So I got a deal on this stuff. I got some free stuff with it. I got a free kind of carry case thing for the mouse and keyboard, and I got a free mouse pad with the mouse. So I got all this. This was kind of like a bundle deal with them, and I'm still waiting on the mouse pad. It's supposed to be here maybe Tuesday. It was actually supposed to be here, I think, yesterday, but it didn't show up. So it's slated to be here. I've been watching it on the tracker, so that's supposed to be coming in. So no, I'm not on the new computer yet. I've got a ton of stuff to do first. I'm gonna wait for that mouse pad, I think. It'll reduce the noise and stuff from just having it on the desk here. I don't have this one on a mouse pad that I'm using right now, but I don't really use it a ton, other than when we're golfing, Phil.
Okay.
That might improve my golf game.
Now, did you play with the keyboard and see if you like the clicky clacks or the quietness?
Well, I watched a ton of videos.
Okay.
And I know that the tactile was not for me. I know that the clicky one was not for me. The linear was for me.
Okay.
So, I watched a ton of videos and listened to the sounds, and I annoyed my coworkers because I watched some of the videos at work, and all it was just the sounds of like typing on a keyboard, and I was listening to the clicky clacky one over and over again, and the tactile one over and over again, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm listening to keyboards." They're like, "Why?" So.
Well, the one thing is, if you're not going to be typing, it's not going to be too bad.
Yeah, well, the linear was...
Are those the brown ones?
I don't know which color that is.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
The linear was the quietest.
Because mine are red. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
but they're quiet.
I don't know.
You don't ever hear my keyboard.
Yeah, I was going to go with the wired version of that keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
But the wireless one, I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? That might be nice to have if it works. So,
from the things that I've seen, it works really well. As long as it has a good sight for that dongle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah.
And for you being on your couch, not your recliner, you kind of don't want to.
Yeah, I'll see. I gotta install 2 antennas on this thing too at the back.
For wireless internet? Or what?
I think it's for wireless internet. It's for one's for the wireless internet and one's for the Bluetooth.
Okay.
So there's 2 antennas that came with it, so I gotta install them on the back. They're like screw-in type antennas.
Mm-hmm.
So gotta do that. I guess I should get to farming since we're playing Farming Simulator, huh? So much going on. So Phil informed me that they're coming out with a new flight simulator. Flight Simulator 24. 2024. It's already available for pre-order. I had no idea about this because I've been kind of out of the flight simulator zone. I had plans to put the current flight simulator on this new PC when I got it up and running. But now that this game, Flight Simulator 24, is launching November 19th. That's literally 1 week after Farm Sim 25, so I gotta do some homework though. Because I kind of want to have a joystick for the flight simulator if I play it. And right now, I don't know how I would do that where I'm at, because I've got the table over here where my mouse is, but I feel like I need a table, like I need to have the flight controls like right in front of me. And to do that, I got to figure out how to have a table with a recliner. So I got to look and see if they make tables for recliners. I don't know how that would work, because, you know, you can't roll or slide a table up under the recliner. So it would have to be like a table that came over the recliner that was like weighted on the other end. So yeah, I don't know how that worked. Where is he going?
He might think he can make the complete path.
Okay, I think he figured it out. He's backing up now. Okay, he figured it out. He's coming back this way. I'm like, come on. I don't want to have to chase you down in the river down there. Let's go. That was amazing watching it catch that rocket. That was pretty cool. So much stuff happening this weekend. We had the history being made of unboxing the computer that's been in the box for how many years?
Three.
Yeah, 3 now. I found the email that has all the specs in it, and I posted it in Discord. So it's got like an i9. I think it's got, I want to say it might have 2 processors in it, because in the list it says i7, but it's also got i9. Do they do computers with 2 processors in them?
Maybe you upgraded it from one to the other.
Maybe. I know I put a 9 in it, so I got an i9 in it.
Maybe it came with the 7, but then you changed it to the 9.
I think that might be what happened. Because I know I put the 9 in it, and doubled the RAM. So I'm doubled the RAM from this computer. This computer has 32. So I've got 64 RAM in the new one. And it's that, I think it's the good kind of RAM.
DDR5 or DDR4?
I'd have to look again.
It's probably 4, because I think 5.
It's whatever was good 3 years ago.
So probably 4.
Yeah, it might be 4. It's got 2 hard drives in it. It's got 2 terabyte M.2 drives in it. And M.2 drives are hard drives that are like sticks that are on the motherboard itself. So it should be, you know, a lot faster as far as like loading and boot times go. Doesn't have a spinning drive. It doesn't even have a separate what are they called? SATA flash drive. Solid state. These are M.2 drives. So I think it's still a good PC. It's as far as like, okay, there's minimum requirements for Farming Simulator 25, and there's recommended requirements for 25. This is still above the recommended requirements for 25. So I'm good for probably at least 3 years. So I need to start a savings fund, I guess, to upgrade the PC whenever Farming Simulator, gosh, what's 3 years from now?
Well, it'd be 3 years.
So 25, 26, 27, 28, Farming Simulator 28, maybe? Or do you think they'll wait 5 years and just launch Farming Simulator for 30? If we have to wait 5 years for another Farming Simulator game, it needs to be like virtual reality stuff. I need to be able to smell the manure.
No thanks. I smell enough of that already. All right.
That was an April Fool's joke. They one year they did a joke where they had this thing they said they were launching, and it was April 1st when they did it, and it was a scent thing, so you could smell grass, you could smell the manure, you could smell the chicken feed, you know, stuff like that. It was all just an April Fool's thing, though. But yeah, I saw the the Flight Simulator 24, and there's like 4 editions. There's the standard edition. There's the deluxe edition. There's the premium deluxe edition. And then there's the aviator edition. And let me just tell you that it's at $200 in America. And I think, what you said, it's $269 in...
Yeah, 260, something like that.
In Canada. That's a very expensive video game. I kind of want it, though. It's got a ton of aircraft with it.
What was it, like 125, I think?
No, it was more than that. It was 100 for the Aviator edition, it was like 150 aircraft.
Oh.
160 redesigned airports. 30 of the, and what we can only assume is like the aircraft that you could buy in the previous edition, maybe. And then 50 of the deluxe aircraft. So it comes with a ton of aircraft. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta figure out if I can get the joystick thing figured out. If I can get the joystick thing figured out, maybe. I don't know. That's still expensive for a video game.
Yep.
I kind of am a glass half full kind of guy, though. So the way I see it, I'm single. Okay. Number 1. I don't have any kids to put through college. Number 2. I'm probably not going to be retiring. Number 3. So that's my glass half full kind of theory on things. Alright, I gotta go empty this truck. I think I'm just going to take it down to the one down south.
Oh, we're not drying it now?
Oh yeah, we bought the dryer, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a trek, but I mean...
Well, I'll head that way.
We need to put propane in there now.
She don't lie, she don't die. Propane. Oh no, wait, that's something else. Well, I'll tell you what, since we don't have we didn't put any propane in it?
No.
I think I'm just going to go put it in storage right now. I can put it in there as just corn and then take it out later and put it in there, right?
I don't know, I put one load in there already, so...
Okay, I'm going to go put a load in there then. And then we can start it up later.
Don't we have propane?
I want to say we do, but I don't... It's somewhere out there. It may be up at the sawmill. I don't know. I need to sell those other trucks back because I did buy a bigger truck with a tank. So back to Farm Sim news. We got our fact sheets out Friday. Did you see those, Phil?
No.
So we're getting an old 8500 something Massey Ferguson harvester. I was happy to see that because it's an older harvester. It's like from the 80s and 90s, somewhere in there. Early 90s maybe. It might be one of the starting harvesters. Let's see, which one is the dryer? Is this it?
That's supposedly the dryer.
Boy, this is a small place to get into, isn't it?
If you're a professional, it's not.
Oh man, oh no, I'm already stuck.
How?
I didn't turn that wide enough. We're gonna need a wider drive here. We're gonna have to cut some trees.
I made it in no problem. Oh well.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't cut it sharp enough. I'm gonna check on this place and see. I don't think we have any in there.
No, I put some corn in there.
I mean propane.
Propane, yeah, that's what you got to figure out the propane aspect.
Yeah, we need propane, and we've got corn. You can dry soybeans too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess dry beans probably make more money.
They should be pretty dry, anyways.
Yep. All right, so yeah, all we need is propane. Okay. The train, the train. And I'm gonna move this down here now that I'm kind of going a little more on this end now. I think this grass regrew as that other kind of grass. Alright, let's go back to the tractor. Don't get full, don't get full, don't get full. I'm on my way. So yeah, we got the older Massey combine in the fact sheets. We got some American sugar beet harvesters. The toe behind kind.
Okay.
So-
That I will never want to use.
We're probably gonna use them. Just saying.
Well, you and old man can have fun with those.
to starting out, I've been contemplating how I want to play 25, because we kind of burn through the maps.
No, we don't.
I've been debating whether to do it on hard or normal.
Hard would be a grind, because what is it, like 500,000, that's it?
Mhm.
Unless it's changed.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just doing normal, but because hired workers are more expensive on hard too. Everything's harder on hard. Why not just do the normal? Because it's already kind of difficult on normal, but maybe keep our smaller stuff for a while. I think it's re-entering the atmosphere. It looks like it might be anyway. But yeah, we got that. And then we got a bigger sugar beet harvester. I can't remember the name of it. Oh gosh, it's huge. It looks like the Homer kind of big red thing. It's got a decent capacity on it too. I do like the one rule. Like one type of harvester per map. One type of equipment per map. So that way we don't have like 8 John Deere X9s, you know, and like all that stuff. Telling you, for in-game stuff, the capacities on the Case AF11 and the CR11 New Holland are better than the John Deere X9. They'll hold 20,000 liters. I think the X9 holds like 16.7 maybe. 16.5, 16.7, something like that. And then the S9 or S7 holds 14 something. So it's about like the S790 or something. Yeah, but there's options with stuff like you wouldn't want one sugar beet harvester, so there's more than one sugar beet harvester. The Ropa's coming back, and you know they'll probably put the homers in there at some point. You got the new big red one. I can't remember the name. It starts with an A. Gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up. Agrifac. It's called the Agrifac Light Tracks. That is the new sugar beet harvester. It holds 21 tons. What would that be in? It's quite a bit. It's like 20 something thousand liters. So you got that one. You got the new tow behind one. That is an Amity. So that's the one they have here in America. Plus there's a new grain bin for, I guess that one too, because that'll be like the all-in-one grain bin, because it looks like it holds everything. It does spinach, it does peas, it does green beans, it does carrots, it does red beets, it does parsnips, it does sugar beets and potatoes, it'll do corn, it'll do all the grain crops, so wheat, barley, oats, canola, all that stuff. Looks like it probably does wood chips. There's a lot of new symbols down there on this that I don't know what they are. So I'm guessing that's grass, hay, straw, silage, chaff. And that's not bad for the chaff part. It holds about 61,000 liters. Yeah, I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. Maybe mixed rations? About the only thing it doesn't hold is grapes. It does hold olives, but it looks like it does not hold grapes. I'm guessing you'll still need those special grape ones for that. And we should be getting a some type of productions trailer and a garage trailer before November. Don't know exactly when, but it should be happening soon. I would say we'll probably get the productions trailer before the garage one. Usually the garage trailer is kind of like the save the best for last type mentality that I think that they usually have, so. And plus, you know, they won't want to release the garage trailer until they get done with like the fact sheets. So hi Phil.
Bye.
You hauling propane?
I was, but the tanker is full of diesel.
Oh, I don't know where the propane trailer. You know what? I'm trying to think. Do we have a propane trailer?
I don't think you do.
I guess we need to buy one then, don't we?
I was just gonna steal that, but
Let's see. Propane. What are those under? Is that under miscellaneous?
I don't know.
It is.
Take back this truck to where it was.
Main color, we'll keep that color. That's fine. Rim color, that's what we want. What color do we want to make the propane?
Well, that's a good question. What color should propane be?
Orange, maybe?
Well, it looks like they have it as red, but
Red?
that's kind of a herbicide.
Yeah. We could do pink or orange.
Orange works.
Or purple.
Your choice.
I'll do orange. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one we want. So it's got a 250,000 liter capacity, so. But yeah, starting out, when we start Farming Simulator 25, no, I won't say no mods, but I will say no unrealistic mods. You know, no trailers that hold 1,000,000 liters or, you know, stuff like that. Because, you know, they're going to put out mods that we might want to put in the game. I saw where JHHG came out with one this weekend, actually. Which normally we don't get mods on the weekend, but they came out with a John Deere combine that is like a hillside combine.
Okay.
So the whole machine kind of tilts on the hillside. So that might be interesting. And they updated the equipment list, so I'm trying to remember all of the stuff. I know John Deere, you know, we're getting the 3650, the older John Deere tractor. We're getting the 6R, we're getting the 7R, we're getting they added the 8R, we're getting the 9R, the 9RX. We're also getting the skidder loader, the logging skidder loader thing. They're putting that in. The baler, and there's more coming soon for that one. There are some categories that are, there's not any more coming soon. So like if you go under JCB under equipment, I think that's it. It doesn't say there's more coming soon. So that wheel loader, the JCB wheel loader, I think that's going to be it for that brand. And there's some others that don't have coming soon on them too. But because in 22 we got the JCB telehandler. Might not be getting that back in game. I'm sure somebody will make one for like the mod hub, but Giants could release that kind of stuff later. All right, Phil, are you still watching that on the rocket?
Uh-huh.
Does that not look like the USS Enterprise? Do you see that?
Mine might be different than yours.
It's like a black screen, and then it's got like the USS Enterprise like right in the center. I'm sure it's a reflection of some kind. But to me, that looks like the outline of the USS Enterprise. From Star Trek?
Yeah.
That totally looks like the Enterprise. Lock your phasers. Whoa, okay, it went away. Some kind of rocket just fired.
That's for landing.
Oh, are they coming in? Are they going to try to land this thing vertically?
Oh, they landed it in the water.
Oh.
I think they did. I'm not sure.
To me, it looks like it's still in flight or something. I don't know.
It
Oh no, it is in the water. Never mind.
it might have went poof.
I think it did. Yep, there's the mushroom cloud. It blew up.
It went poof.
They blew it up. Look at all the pieces coming down.
Why would you want to blow something up?
I don't know.
But they ain't the brightest.
So what sea is this?
No idea.
Is this the Indonesian Sea? Yeah, Sean. Boom goes the dynamite. They blew it up. They didn't blow it up too well because part of it's still floating and it's on fire.
I don't think it was supposed to go boom.
Oh, it wasn't?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure, to be honest.
Okay, now it looks like it's sinking. My thing is they landed that thing with such accuracy that there's a boat out there filming this stuff.
I think they said it's a buoy,
Oh.
but I might be mistaken.
Well, they crashed it near the buoy. And that's got to be like precise. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering when the first official launch will be. You know, they'll be launching the SpaceX Starship with commercial people and stuff on it. You know, private buyers and stuff. Said they were going to have a hotel in space. I wonder if that comes with a continental breakfast. Do they put mints on your pillows? And who does housekeeping for the space hotel?
Well, they'd have space people up there, you know, employees.
Or they might have those new robots. Did you see the new robots that they announced?
Yeah, I don't trust them.
You don't?
I don't trust any robots.
If it'll clean and cook, I might. Just saying, it's the price of a new car. But to me, that would be more practical than spending that on a new car. I mean, literally, if it will clean my house, if it'll go get my mail, if it will cook me breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, lupper, all that stuff, I might be on board. No, I'm not on the new computer. I've still got a ton of stuff to do with that. Gotta get everything. I gotta move some files from this one to that one. Yeah, if it can cook me a pizza, then I might be on board. Alright, well I guess that's all for the Starship stuff. Turn this on something else here. Wonder what's happening in the world today.
It's scary, that's all you need to know.
Is it?
The world's a scary place.
I need to check my
I
weather.
don't want a robot.
You don't want a robot? He announced the robot, he announced the taxi, and he announced some kind of bus-looking thing.
No, because I Am Robot scared me. They get and they're gonna kill us, enslave us because we aren't.
So I gotta post this in Discord. You gotta see this. Somebody is like you, Phil. They don't trust them. So I'm just gonna post this in the general here. Somebody posted this, and this is that movie I, Robot with Will Smith from 2004, and then it's the stuff that Elon Musk announced this week, and the comparison is uncanny. You look at 2004 versus 2024. The robots look kind of the same. The cars look pretty close to being the same. But that little bus thing down there, that looks almost exactly the same.
That's why nope.
That's why you don't trust them?
Yep. Because they'll realize that we create war and all this other stuff, and then they're gonna eliminate us or make us be stuck in our own little homes, protecting us from ourselves. Apparently, not having our own rights.
Yeah, Skynet.
Yeah. Signs are there.
You heard about the 2 AI robots that they had to shut down, right?
See, the robot might say, "No, you're not allowed to have that orange soda."
It's a 0.
It still might say no.
That's when I'll unplug them.
But he won't let you.
Yeah. Oh. Well, they had to shut down 2. There was this lab somewhere that was working on AI robots, right?
Didn't one hurt someone or do something?
That was another incident.
So there's already been 2.
Yeah. So this incident, they introduced 2 of the AI robots to each other, right? AI learns on its own, right? It's not like pre-programmed, robotic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Other than, like motor control, stuff like that. The actual thinking part of it, they learn on their own. Well, the 2 AI robots developed their own language to communicate with each other. And the people that created them couldn't understand what they were communicating between each other. And they didn't like that, so they had to shut them down. So yeah, AI is smart, but sometimes it's a little scary smart.
Then wait until we can't shut them off.
Yeah, there needs to be a failsafe.
There won't be. They'll override it.
There needs to be an unoverridable failsafe somehow.
There won't be. We're all doomed if it happens.
Skynet will become self-aware, and then they'll be the ones to launch the nuclear war against humanity. See, my thinking is, like, there's all this stuff about, the climate and global warming and, going green, saving the earth, all that stuff, right? The AI robots, I think they'll see humans, or mankind, as a threat to the earth. And that'll be their justification for taking us all out, to save the earth. Right? So then they'll, take over, and they'll be like the new inhabitants of Earth, I guess. Because, we have a history of, destroying the Earth and, destroying each other in wars, and all that stuff, so... We need to find all of the John Connors right now and protect them all at all costs. Before, the Terminators come and try to take them out. I think they're making another Terminator movie.
Wouldn't surprise me,
How many would that make now? Gosh, you had 1, 2, and 3. Then you had Salvation. Then you had Genesis. Then you had Dark Fate. I think this, because with Dark Fate, it was an alternate universe. So if you watched Dark Fate, then it picked up where Terminator 2 left off. You have to ignore Terminator 3, Salvation, and Genesis. Of course, if you watch Genesis, they go back and rewrite everything. It's hard. It's kind of like the Halloween movies. The new Halloween movies that they made. They ignore the original Halloween 2. They pick those movies pick up where the original Halloween movie left off. So there was no Halloween 2. Rob Zombie's, those were just a remake. They don't matter anyway. But I haven't seen any of the new Halloween movies. I'm an old school guy. I like the original Halloween and Halloween 2. The original Halloween 2. Because, okay, dude, he died, right? He died in Halloween 2. That's it. That's the end of the story. It was a scary Halloween, but he died from oxygen combustion in the hospital. He was on fire. I mean, the dude, what was his name? Donald Peasants. What was his name? The doctor? Was he a doctor? I think he was a doctor. He died. He died. I think he died too. He gave up his life to kill Michael Myers. So it ended there for me. And I've lost count of how many Screams they've made. I think they're on number 6. They're either making 6 or they just released 6. And I think they're making another one. But Neve Campbell wasn't in, I think she wasn't in like the last one, but she's coming back for the next one. They need to do. I guess if they want to just continue doing it, they need to bring in Christy Swanson and Neve Campbell, and like Christy Swanson could be like her long lost twin that she never knew about or something, you know. Gosh, those man. When did the first one come out? The first one came out like in the 90s, didn't it? And I was never a Elm Street person either. I've never been a real like big horror movie person. Like the original Halloween and Halloween 2, those are fine. I did see the Chainsaw Massacres, the new ones, and the original. But I'm not a big like horror movie, gore movie type person. You know, I like the more family friendly Halloween movies. You know, like Hocus Pocus or Ernest Scared Stupid or Teen Wolf or you know Addams Family. You know, stuff that a family could sit down and watch. But there's some movies out there that are just they're like way over that line. I was gonna say it's almost time for some chili and some soup. I've got cool weather coming.
Hot chocolate too.
Oh yeah, hot chocolate. We're about to have a big cool down coming up this week. Yeah, so Tuesday. I think Tuesday's like the first day. It's going to be high of 68, so that's going to be nice. Monday's not going to be bad either. The high Monday is going to be 70, so maybe Monday's the first day. Tomorrow. 70 for a high on Monday. 52 for a low. 68 for a high Tuesday. 46 for a low. Oh, it gets better. Wednesday, 64 for a high, 39 for a low. Thursday, 69 for a high, 38 for a low. So it's going to be very cold Thursday. And then we kind of start rising slowly back up a little bit 76, 47, 76, 54, 75, 51. It's going to be average. So I think normally it's like the second or third week in October when we start to balance out on our temperatures. And then it starts, like really cooling down. And the leaves should start really turning colors probably the third or fourth week. That reminds me, I've got to call Leaf Filter. See if I can get them to come install their good stuff. Because I got trees and I got leaves. And them leaves, they clog up my gutters so bad. So much stuff happening. I gotta make a big thing of chicken salad for work. We're having a baby shower. And guess what what's the right term for her? I would say mom to be. But she's already a mom, so what's the right terminology here? Not mother to be, she's already a mother. Well, the one we're having the baby shower for, she wants to have chicken salad for lunch that day. My chicken salad. So I gotta make that. I gotta get all the stuff to make that. At least she doesn't want it on like the week of November 12th. So that's a plus. Because I would have to tell her, look, how about next week? But now I gotta do that. I finally ordered a bookcase. So I'm getting a bookcase. It lights up. It's got lights in it. And each shelf holds 88 pounds. So I think I'm good there. I'm going to see how it is, but I may order another one. Because I think I'm going to need 2 bookcases at some point. Trying to remember what all I have to do. I guess I'm going to start making a list. Check it twice. I do want to move that TV in here today, though. Yeah, but see, I can't really move the TV until I get the tables for the CPUs to sit on. Then I'll have to unhook those and rewire those. I've got some more cable extensions for those. I wonder if Amazon would have some type of recliner table. Let's see. They do. That's awesome. They do. Well, kinda. These would really only kind of work as like a side table. Here's one that would work. It's over $100, but this basically, the legs of it sit down on the sides of the recliner, and the table comes over the recliner. That would work. And it's got wheels, so I could roll it to and from. I just need something that like that I could put in front of me that I could set a joystick on. Then I can fly around the world. Woohoo! Come fly with me, let's fly, we'll fly away. Then we'll play some farm sim and grow rice and all that barley. I should have been a songwriter. Alright, this guy is full now, isn't he? Yep. So I think we're going to do something else new in Farming Simulator 25, Phil.
Okay.
You know how we have like solar panels and windmills and stuff?
Yep.
I think we're going to probably start doing those.
Okay.
I've always kind of just looked at it as like, it's kind of cheating, but it's really kind of not. Because, I mean, it's part of the world we live in now. Especially like farmers, you know, because there's a lot of farmers even here that have solar farms and wind farms, and it's part of the realistic side of it. But it is expensive to get into, so that, I mean, it kind of balances out. It's not really cheating because you have to buy all this stuff, right? So I would say, like, the areas that we can't turn into any type of arable farming. So, like, if there's any wooded areas or forest areas that we can maybe clean up and clear out that we can't turn into a field or something like that, like if it's real rocky or mountainous or something like that, then we could build either solar panels there or wind turbines there. Gives you kind of a justification for clearing those areas out. And then, you know, you buy the windmills and the solar panels, and yeah, you make money off of them, but it also costs maintenance and stuff like that. How much are the windmills in 22? I'm assuming they'll probably be pretty close to, let's see, what are those even under? I don't even know. Tools? Nope. Production? Generators, that's it. So your basic solar panels, 93.5. Your introductory windmill is 11.4. And then the big windmill is 750. That's for the big one. Got the small one there. Or, well, that's the medium one, I guess. This would be the small one. And then that solar panel. So you could do like a row of solar panels with this. And then a little bitty one. But yeah, just got to thinking about that, you know, kind of dive into it, not head first, but you know, get into it. So that's what they look like in 22 right there. Green at the bottom. Uh-oh, I think this place might be full. Yep, she full. Let's see. Did we activate it? Did you activate it? Is it doing it? Yeah, it's doing it. Okay. So, the rest of the corn, I guess we'll take down the road here. It would make sense to clear out some of these trees and build a silo here, since this is our dryer. Maybe move that silo from down there. Whee! So there is another thing coming in coming back in Farming Simulator 25. Do you remember Silver Run? Phil? Hello? Is this thing on?
What? What?
Hey, do you remember Silver Run?
Yeah.
Do you remember the rock hammer thing that went on the skid steers? Remember the thing?
No.
Hang on, if you can see the stream. Remember this thing?
Oh, that, yeah.
The jackhammer thing that goes on the skid steers?
Yeah.
This is going to be in game when 25 launches.
Ah.
So that tells me we might have contracts, or we might have at least, the rocks will be bustable.
Which doesn't make any money, which is cool.
Yeah, it's just cool. It doesn't make any money, but if it's required to clear out some areas, I'm for it.
Yeah.
We'll have to use that to clear the rocks out, and then we'll have to use the forestry mulcher to get rid of the stumps and stuff. Because we won't have the brucks. And we won't have the lumberjack mod. So no more superpowers, Phil.
Oh, I'll make sure I have superpowers.
What's the one? What's the one where you typed it in? You know the one I'm talking about?
To make you run fast?
Was that the one you typed into Steam?
Yeah, Steam. It was like something cheat, and it made you run fast. And then if you activated your devs, you could fly around.
Oh yeah. Now that one, to activate the devs, you had to actually go in and change something in the XML.
Yeah, you just have to activate from false to true or something.
But the cheats, that one that you did in Steam, that one made you run fast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only you can run fast. Like if I can't run fast in here right now.
So only the host can run fast.
I think, or you have to be, I don't know.
Admin or
Yeah, I think an admin or something.
something like that. You know, Amazon is dangerous.
Really? You just
Yeah.
found that out today?
Huh?
You just figured that out today?
Yeah, well, I probably figured it out a little while back, but it's really dangerous because they've got, they have sales and stuff. They have like Prime Day and stuff like that. So far, You know, I became a Prime member back. It's been a while, but I have delved into it a little. I ordered me some protein shakes. Got a really good price on them. I've ordered books. I got some electric scissors, which I can't wait to try out. I've got them in there charging right now. It's kind of like a little mini skill saw. It's really cool. It'll cut anything. It'll cut cardboard. It'll cut plastic. It'll cut all kinds of stuff. I got a paper shredder. Gonna try that out. You can order a ton of stuff on Amazon. So it might be a good thing that I'm not married and that I am single, because if I was, I would assume, you know, I know women, I'm not assuming, I know women like Amazon. I know all the ladies at work like Amazon. It would be a competition to see who had, say that 5 times fast, more packages outside. I've ordered blankets. I got some really nice blankets. Got some microfiber blankets. Those will come in handy this winter. They're really soft. You can confirm Amazon is an issue with wives. Yep. I mean, it's an issue for guys too, because they got a lot of stuff on there for guys. They got tools on there. They got, you know, all kinds of tech stuff. I probably need to order some more cables. Hey Kimmy, it's going good. We're talking about how dangerous Amazon is. It's still in the process of being set up. I got tons of software to do, and got to see if I can get back into my all of my accounts. I may have to change some passwords. I don't know that I remember them all. I probably should write those down somewhere. Yeah, I do, and then I gotta move like my save stuff from this computer to that one for like 22 at least, and probably for all the farm sim stuff. I don't think I have any other real like game saves that I would have to move. I'm trying to think. Grand Theft Auto, that's all saved online, isn't it?
Sure.
I don't even know if I ever finished the campaign on there.
Really?
Yeah, for the PC. I did it back in the day for Xbox. Have you ever done the gold mining on here? Yes. We did the gold mining. We got the gold, what is it, ore or dust or something, and then we've actually made the gold bars, so we should have some gold bars down there. Thinking about buying the game because of that. Any tips? Well, it is farming simulator, so I mean, you don't have to do the farming side if you want to just get like this map, and there's some other maps that have like the gold mining and stuff. You could do just that, I guess, if you wanted to. Yeah. There's so much you can do with this game now. There's all the logging stuff, and good morning, big man. All the farming. Well, of course, there's the farming stuff. There's all the logging stuff you can do. There's now the mining stuff you can do. All kinds of stuff. Now the gold mining and all that, you know, the coal mining, all that, that is all modded stuff. So you'll have to get the mods. But they do have. Uh-oh. Did we lose Phil? 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 I think we lost Phil. Yep, we lost Phil. He's having some issues with his pooter. Well, no, you don't need Terraform. We don't have it on as a separate mod on here, and we can do the gold mining and stuff on this map. This is Deadwood. You get two versions of this map. You get an all forest version, and then you get this version that we're on, and this version has the mining and stuff. So, morning, Fire Shadow. We lost Phil. We may have to literally start a GoFundMe for Phil or something. Oh no, is it raining? It's raining. I gotta stop hang on, I gotta stop these guys. Let me stop this guy. We can't harvest in the rain. Let me get this guy. Stop him right there. I don't know if they use different electricity in Canada or how that works. I know it's different across the pond, like in, like up in, or well, over in the UK and stuff. But I don't know, I think they use... It's the same as ours? Okay, Kimmy says it's the same as ours. You lived there for 4 years? Okay. Same in Canada as the US. Okay. Cool. So that means you don't have to buy an extra charger if I go to Canada. Good to know. I guess I need to go sleep to get through this weather. I'm watching to see if Phil comes back in here. Yep. They're showing replays of the rocket from this morning. The USA sells power to Canada? Cool. Did not know that. Yeah, that rocket launch was amazing. The landing was, I was a bit nervous about. Oh man, it's gonna rain again? Not till 1 o'clock. So let's get these guys rolling. Didn't think they would catch it on the first try. I thought, when I saw it coming down, it looked like it was off course a little bit. Because the rockets, if you look at the rockets on the base of it, it kind of was steering really hard one direction. And then it caught it really high up. Like it was almost too low to catch. Canada is the largest energy supplier to the United States. That contradicts what Big Man said. Big Man says we sell power to Canada. Maybe we used to. Maybe we will again. Is he already coming back? Yeah, he's already coming back. I might as well stay over on this side. Empty this one out a little more. Because that one's probably going to fill up. Yeah, I saw where the United Kingdom, the UK, shut down their last coal factory place that produced energy from coal. They just shut it down here recently. Or well, not too long ago. Yep, I really hope Phil gets his computer straightened out before November 12th. It's kind of looking forward to playing Farm Sim. All three of us are supposed to be off that week. Phil and Old Man. So it should be all three of us playing. And I guess it depends on when it launches. I know John said that he would be playing it whenever it launches. I don't know if he'll be playing or streaming early in the morning. So we might play and stream a little bit then. And then if I don't know if I'm assuming he's not going to have any special mods right away. And if we're welcome, we might go play with him, but it's going to be fun. We're going to make some rice and some spinach and some peas and green beans. Make some soups. Did he fill up or is he still rolling? Canada is the largest source of U.S. energy. Alright. Big man. You may want to check your facts. You Googled it? Okay. Now that is one big pile of straw. I didn't put any of the new fact sheets in here. But I did put some in here last week. And I'm trying to remember what they are, what the buttons are. See, when I have the new stuff set up, like the stream deck and all that, I'll be able to know which button it is. Because I really don't remember what they are. Where did I leave my other track? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Yeah, this is a huge field. This was a bunch of little mini fields. You can see. Let me try to find a screen that you can see the numbers better. You can see the numbers out here. See the numbers? These were all individual fields. So we just basically plowed them together. Did the same to these fields over here, 1 through 4. And these were just long fields that were separated and plowed all them together and made one big field. Believe it or not, this is not the biggest field that we have made in the history that we've been playing on Farming Simulator. I remember once upon a time we played on a huge map. And I'm trying to remember the size of it. I want to say it was a 16x map. And we had a field. One field on that map. And it wasn't one of the bigger fields either. So you can kind of put that in perspective. One field was the size of this entire map. That was one field. And it was, again, it was not the biggest field on there. The biggest field on that map was the size of 2 of these maps side by side. And I'm trying to remember the name of the map. Well, okay, we did have the Yukon map, and it had a pretty big field on it. But the other map, I think the field was already there, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. It wasn't Old Country Life. Oh boy, I'll remember it later. Trent was here, he would know. If Phil was here, he would probably know. What was the name of the map I was on when I had my heart attack? That was Flat Out by Stevie. Yeah, that was Flat Out by Stevie. That was a 4X map. So if you remember the size of that one, that was a 4X. The one we played on, that one I'm talking about, was a 16X map. So it was a wee bit bigger. You have that map? You haven't played it? It's a good map. I mean, it's got big fieldage, so yeah, it is time consuming. But it's also one of those games that you can come in and just sit down and play. I mean, it's one of those. It's not a really demanding game as far as like, you know, the gameplay, but it's a relaxing game. You know, some people relax by, you know, reading books or going on long walks, you know, stuff like that. You know, Farming Simulator to me is, you know, it's just one of those games, you know, you can just come in and sit down, relax, make some soup. Now you can make soup. I'm assuming they'll bring that into the 25 too. I think they are. Can't wait to see the production stuff. To see what all the new stuff will be. What all we can make. I'm assuming that they will bring soup in from the premium edition that we got. And then we'll probably be able to make potato chips, and stuff like that. But, will we be able to make like Rice Krispies? We have a cereal factory in 22. Will there be... they probably won't use like the name brand stuff. They may just call them like Rice Crisps or something like that, or rice cereal rice or something, Yeah, gonna have different stuff from the goat's milk. Yeah, we'll have goat milk and goat cheese. They didn't really play up the goats. Normally when they have a new animal, they kind of play them up a little bit. I remember when we got the pigs in 17, and then we got horses in 19. 22 we really didn't get anything. We got bees somewhere along the line, but as far as like animals, like livestock and stuff, and then we get the water buffalo, we'll be able to make mozzarella cheese and stuff. Oh, we had bees in 19 too? Alright. I guess we didn't get any new animals in 22 then. Unless you were on a modded map. There are some modded maps that have different animals. I really kind of believed that goats would be the next one, and I was right about that. There's other goats they can do though. They can do llamas and alpacas and turkeys and emus and all kinds of stuff. Surprised they ain't brought in like fish farming yet. That might be on the list somewhere down the road now that they've figured out how to do the water stuff. Could have some fish farms and stuff. There's Phil. He's coming back in. Yay, Phil. Hang on. I'll give you some talk power. Gotta find the button. Phil.
Hello.
What happened?
I blue screened.
It what?
Blue screened.
Oh, blue screen. That's not good.
It happens.
Oh. I was not in time.
Matt, you should have seen that.
So is there like a doctor that you can take your PC to?
Well, for me, I just rather upgrade it.
Yeah.
I'd have to get a hold of someone. But the question is, do I really want to spend the money?
Yes.
I don't know that.
You're gonna play Farming Simulator 25 though, right?
This computer, it can handle it.
Are you sure? Because it sounds like it might be sick.
You just throw a band-aid on it and it's fine.
Oh.
Apparently, I'm still trying to connect.
Well, I'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere. Where did I gotta go back over here?
Yeah, you gotta run around.
Yep. I was gonna stop your combine, but I figured, I can make it.
Why don't you just leave that grain cart there and use the other one?
Because I filled it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why there's a trailer at the end and, you empty it and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Did you fill up both?
Yeah, I went over and dumped into it, and then, you know what? I don't even know where my other truck's at. Where did I leave that? Oh, there it is, back there.
Well, I'm still spinning at 0, so we're gonna cancel this.
It's gotta be something else. Maybe a mod conflict or something?
No, it's done this for a while now.
Yeah, but what's the reason?
I don't know.
There has to be a reason.
Let me look. Let me ask the computer. What's the reason? It has no answer.
Oh, they always have an answer. Then you'll know what to fix.
I'm gonna read
Maybe like a stick of memory that's corrupted?
There could be. There's a chance. Could be one of my SSDs or
Corrupted?
could be.
I would say just start replacing one at a time and see.
My plan is just replace everything.
All at once?
Yep.
There you go.
That costs a lot of money, and I'm not in the mood to spend that much money.
Oh, we'll just do one at a time.
No, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do everything at once.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you did it one at a time, it'd be cheaper and it'd be process of elimination. So if it didn't fix it when you replaced the stick of memory, you could try another stick of memory or replace the hard drive next. And if that didn't work, you know it's something else. Process of elimination.
We're gonna go do this now.
Yeah. Well, believe it or not, Kimmy, this PC that I just unboxed yesterday, it actually meets the recommended specs for 25. Not the minimum specs, but the recommended specs. So it's still a top of the line PC, even though it's 3 years old. Farming Simulator, or Giants at least, considers it a top of the line PC. And it may even still be good for Farming Simulator 28 when that comes out, or whatever the name of it will be, down the road. Did you see what Fuzzy said in chat, Phil?
No.
He said boot the PC up and run a load of the BIOS hardware diagnostic tests. I don't know how to do that. Do you?
No. I'm lucky if I can know how to turn on a computer, to be honest.
I was gonna say you and I are probably console guys at heart, because we just like to turn it on and play.
Yep.
But we like the fun stuff that PC offers. So you'll have to interrupt the boot phase, normally pressing F2 when powering on. See, I don't know enough about that. I would have to do a lot of homework. I'd have to watch some YouTube videos and do some Googling. And the only thing tech savvy really that I've done is put a a wireless NIC card in an old Apple Power Mac. I think it was like a G5, maybe. So that was fun. Let's see, I gotta go over here. Yeah, see, that's... Yeah. So, if I remember right, I read it this morning. The minimum requirements were, I think, 16 gigs of memory and like the 1050 Ti or something like that, and that might have been the recommended. I don't know. An i3, okay. But this game, where Farming Simulator required, what was it, 20 something gigabyte of hard drive space? Farming Simulator 25 requires 45. So it's literally double the amount of hard drive space that you'll need. And they've always been kind of big sticklers about hard drive space, but I think they're realizing that in the gaming industry, You know, the more you want your game to be to have all this extra stuff, you know, more equipment, more better graphics, animals, you know, et cetera. They you have to have a bigger file size. So yeah, it's 45 gigs. Either way, you have to have 45 gigs to install just the standard game. I'm assuming if you have like the other one, once they tack on the year one bundle stuff, you know, all the DLCs and stuff like that, it'll be more. But just the base game is 45 gigabyte. I remember when, what was it, Farming Simulator 15, I think, was a 3 gig for the, it was a 3 gig download maybe. Yeah, I do too. I've got 4 terabytes of M.2 space, so I've got a main drive and then a backup drive or extra drive in there. How goes it, Phil?
0%.
Still at 0?
Uh-huh.
You got something really wrong there.
No.
Can you load up a single player game?
Oh yeah, I can do everything else. I just can't.
It's just your internet games.
I don't think it's the internet. I think it could be their servers are having issues too.
Well, you know, John's been having issues with the server. Maybe they're having like server issues.
Yeah, I can load into a single player.
But you'd think me hosting this locally, you still have to go through their servers to connect to mine, though.
Yeah.
So it may not be like the actual hosting server. It may be like the actual Giants servers that connects the multiplayer stuff.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
You can't download all the mods on Farm Sim 22. That's what CM said.
Let's see here.
Kind of sounds like it a little bit, Jeff, maybe.
I think it's. Oh wait, no, I got. Wow, it's downloading. I don't know. Oh look, a new colossal pack.
Really?
Oh my god, no way. Come on.
I gotta figure out where to go in and turn the bit rate up on my stream, too.
I don't know.
I gotta find it. It's somewhere in the settings in the broadcast software. Make my stream look better. Yeah. One of the recliner tables.
Hmm?
Yeah, I guess it's meant for elderly people because it's got like a huge handle thing on it that you lift yourself up off of the recliner with. I might need that someday. There's one that swivels. That could work. Yep, gotta do more homework in that area. Alright. So, I'm gonna take a quick break and then hopefully we can get Phil back in here. And we'll come back and do some more this harvest here. So I will be back. And I'm back. Did you make it in, Phil? I'm going to say no. Probably not. I don't see a Phil. I don't hear a Phil. Oh, just stop short of the end here. So yeah, no more JCB equipment other than the wheel loader. Looks like we're getting one J&M grain cart. Phil has left the building. Yep. He's still here in TeamSpeak though. He may have gone to get a snack. Or take a 10-100. Or a 10-200. How is work going? You mean IRL work? That's going good. Yep, it's going good. It's kind of funny because I've got patients that have been asking about me, before I came back, and then they're kind of shocked to see me back. But I'm back. Yep, Traxy's still with my dad. He asked me the other day, he said, are you gonna come get Traxy? I was like, well, I was like, if you don't, I said, if you don't want her out there anymore, I was like, I'll come get her. I said, and in my head, I'm thinking he needs her more than I need her right now, and because he's by himself out there, and he's got some back problems and stuff, and I know he loves having her, because every time I talk to him, he's always talking about, all the stuff she does. And I told him, I said, I think she needs you more than she needs me. See, I kind of turned it around a little bit. And he said, well, he said, that'll be all right, I guess. And I said, yeah. I was like, she can stay out there with you for now. So it sounds like she's pretty happy, And then he'll go into a whole spiel talking about her and stuff. Yeah, she's pretty happy. I mean, she's getting fat. he's giving her treats. He's already got 2 other cats. He's got an outside cat and then another cat that's inside. And now plus Traxy. And he gives her treats, but he doesn't just give her treats. He's been giving her parts of his biscuits in the morning for breakfast. So he'll get up and make him like an egg and bacon, sausage, biscuit, whatever. And he said, she'll eat half my biscuit. And I was like, well, you shouldn't give her half a biscuit, And these are big biscuits, they're the big grand kind of style biscuits. But last time I saw her, I went out there not too long ago, and she has definitely gained weight. Definitely. So she ain't starving. Yeah, he had another one that liked popcorn. I know Trexie, I know she liked anything chicken. If I brought home chicken, man, she would go nuts wanting me to give her some chicken. There's our dog. Playing out in the field here. Yeah, chicken nuggets, regular chicken, just, anything chicken. Your cat won't eat chicken? Traxie would. She would. She loves chicken. Apparently she loves tuna too, because my dad had been giving her tuna. Yeah, I'd make my chicken salad for her to take to work, and she would always come in there and be begging for some chicken salad. Of course, the nurses at work, when she was... That's where I kind of rescued her from. She was out, we have a little courtyard out there, and the nurses were feeding her chicken salad. They'd get a little container of chicken salad down in the cafeteria, and that's what they would give her. They'd give her a little bit of that chicken salad at a time, and they were feeding her out there, and they're like, somebody needs to take her home. I was like, why don't one of y'all take her home? And they're like, no, we can't take her home. We got a dog, or we got another cat, or, we got... And I said, well, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll take her home. I said, I don't have any roommates or anything. I was like, I'll take her home. So that might be why she kind of gravitates towards the chicken salad. Could be just the chicken, though. Oh, really? You gonna quit right there? Still got corn left, bro. And you were still offloading into me. Why would you quit while in the middle of an offload? See, he's still rolling. And these trucks are full, so I'm going to take them on. What? Skipper? Are you talking about the ones at the end of the field? You know what? This is great. The offload triggers on this are kind of short. You can't, like, pull right there and dump both of them at the same time. It's kind of like really narrow. Yeah, see the trigger right there? The trigger is not the same size as the grate. The trigger area is actually smaller than the actual grate. That's weird. Normally the trigger area is the size of the grate. I think we'll sell this when we build a new silo, which I'm kind of thinking about doing. We'll sell this silo and put in something different. Are you talking about these little skippers down at the end of the field here, Kimmy? Like that right there? That may be partly due to the trucks being parked there or something. Yeah. It's probably due to that or something. This little handfuls of corn like that, that's not a big deal. Oh, yeah. Well, see, what you don't know is all those little skippers like that down there. We save that for the old ladies in town. See, the old ladies, they like to come and pick corn sometimes. So we let them pick a few ears of corn. You know, they like to make some corn on the cob and stuff like that, and can some corn up for the winter. And plus, they use the stalks and stuff. They do a lot of crafts and stuff. So they'll come in and they'll make like little scarecrows out of the corn stalks, you know, and they'll make little stalk bundles and stuff like that. So, you know, we try to, you know, we don't really, it's not a big deal when we do like, you know, skippers like that. You know, the ladies over at the, you know, you got your church over there. You got the church ladies over there, and they'll come over here and grab a lot of that stuff and use it for like crafts and stuff like that. You know. Is there a 4X Griffin, Indiana map? Not to my knowledge. As far as I know, there's only the one Griffin, Indiana map. Yes, we're baling on the straw because this specific straw, this is cornstalk straw. On this map, it's a different straw from normal straw, and there's money in the cornstalk straw. Phil. Did he leave and come back? Maybe I need to give him talk power again. Phil?
Yeah?
There you are. Did you leave and come back again?
Yeah, I restarted my computer thinking that might have solved the issue, but nope.
Ah.
So, I don't know if it's a giant server issue. I don't know.
I would say no. Just because old man doesn't have any problems. But that's a Saturday morning.
Saying today there's a problem because I joined no problem earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Now I tried to join and I couldn't join. It said 0%. Maybe it's the way I crashed out.
Maybe. Still working on the setup. As soon as I get the setup done, I will take a picture. I've got to, number one, finish. The main thing is the PC setup, getting that done. I've got to get some little tables to. I'm gonna try to get at least one little table to set one of the PCs on, and I may get two to set the actual CPUs on. And then I've got to move the 27-inch screen off the desk and put the big 55-inch screen, the second one, on the desk. So I got to do that. And then I got to get everything set up. The setup is what takes the longest. But yeah, I'll put out a I'll probably, I guess, post a couple of photos in Discord when I get it done. That's usually where we put stuff, is John's Discord. Yeah, I do have faith, because looking at the equipment list, the Oxbows, they have all three of the Oxbow harvesters listed there now, and it still says more coming soon down below that, so I'm hoping they put that merger back in. I don't really even remember what all we got with that one. So we got this thing. That's a manure thing, looks like. It's also a water trailer thing. That's pretty neat. Doesn't hold much. Where's the capacity? 22,000? That's not too bad. Got this little gator looking thing. I think these are all like manure spreaders, it looks like. And then this, what is this? Is that a grape harvester? Yeah, that's a grape harvester, isn't it? And then this is what I want back. I want this Oxbow merger back. That's the number one thing for me. They'll probably put like this stuff in there and then not put that in there. I really hope we get that back. Just hope the GPS works. Let me say this about the GPS. The in-game GPS is going to be different from what we're used to using right now. Because right now, we use, and hang on, I can't do that because that's hired out. Right now we use guidance steering, so it will be different from this. It will not be like a setup thing. It's going to be automatic, and yes, it will work for newly created fields. But the only thing there are some pros and cons, I guess, to it. The pros is it's automatically set up. So when you plow out a new field, it will automatically like detect the lines in the field. Now you probably need to go ahead and do like a couple rounds around the outside of the field, do some in-rows and stuff, headlands. But the plus side is that it automatically creates lines. The downsides to the in-game GPS is it has to be a field. So if it's not a created field, you can't just turn it on going down the highway, or going down a field that's like meadow grass or something like that. You'll still have to probably do those manually. To my knowledge, it has to be a created field. So, whoa, 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 whoa. On your mark. Get set. Go. Just in case any of you were wondering, how do you manage 2 combines and you're alone? This is how you do it. You try to synchronize them up and get them going down the middle like this. It's usually easier down the middle, but you have at one moment you can't get to that one because his pipe is in towards the crop. This one's pipe is facing out of the crop, so we're going to offload him, and then if they're side by side, if they're synchronized, when they turn around, you just move over. You go over to the other combine and offload him, and his pipe will be out of the crop, and then this guy's pipe will be in towards the crop. So that's how you do it in single player if you're by yourself. And then you can still have two combines running at a time. Or you can just let them fill up and then just go offload them one at a time. But that costs more and it takes longer to get your harvest done. But yeah, the guidance steering, I hope Wobster brings it back, because I mean, I would probably maybe still use it. Depends on how the in-game, how well the in-game one works. And that's something we can only know is when we actually start using it. I will say though, it has been fun. I'm doing this 10 years of Farming Simulator series. It has been fun going back to Farming Simulator 15 and 17 now. And I don't have GPS there at all, but it's been fun, running doing it the old school way, like, running beside the harvesters and steering and, stuff like that. I do miss the GPS a little bit, but I don't know, it's kind of more old school the other way, And then if you have a tractor that's older, which most of the equipment that I've got, especially over on the Goldcrest Valley one, all of that stuff's old, so it doesn't have any GPS stuff in it anyway. Love Goldcrest Valley. Yeah, that's a great map. Kind of reminds me of an old western mountain town. It's called Mapleville. The town in Goldcrest is called Mapleville. I like the bakery there better. I hope we get an upgraded bakery with something more than what's there now. Because right now, the bakery that we have, it looks like... I mean, I'll grant it. It looks like maybe like a old small donut shop or something. But the bakery that we had on Goldcrest, it had like giant spinning chocolate chip muffins on the roof. And that was awesome.
Yeah, you're talking about Farm Sim here. Come on now. That's modded.
What's modded?
Well, modded maps,
No, that's not a modded map.
Oh, it wasn't?
Goldcrest Valley? No, that was an in-game map.
And they managed to put that detail in, but they won't do it on these new maps.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That was in the map. That's an in-game map. Goldcrest Valley. They brought back Sosnovka for it, and then they brought Estancia Lapacho in later.
Yeah, I only played 15. Never played 17, and then I bought then that's when I got the computer, and then I got 18, 19.
19. So you never played 17 at all?
Never played 17. I watched you guys play 17 on Twitch, but I never played it.
You'd probably like Goldcrest Valley then. It was different.
I like different maps.
What was the name? We were talking about this while you were gone. What was the name of the 16X map by Kaz?
Brud, I forget.
The one that one field was the size of this entire map.
Yeah, Well, there was Wild West.
That's it. Wild West. We played Old
That was
Country
fun.
Life.
I enjoyed that one.
Which one?
Wild West. I like those big, because
Yeah.
that's where you can buy multiple harvesters.
Yes.
Like have those. Well, like some of the farmers out there that Saskatchewan and all that, they have like
Huge
10
places.
combines for one field.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Wild West was that 16X map. We played the 4X Old Country Life.
And then we played the Kiwi one.
Yep, the Kiwi. The Kiwi one actually was the first 4X map for 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played that one. Then we moved over to County Line.
Yeah.
I really liked the County Line.
I'm just gonna say this. 19, I thought had better maps for me than 22.
They really did. They really did. Somebody tried, I don't know if it was the original mod author or if it was somebody else that tried to bring County Line over to 22, but I heard it had some issues. County Line was great over on 19. I tell you, my favorite map on 19 was Farms of Madison County.
You love that one, and so did someone else.
Yeah, John liked that one too. That was a 4X map. The finished one now, the version 3 one. The first one, yeah, it had a big chunk missing and you had to like kind of do some different stuff. But the finished version of that map was awesome. Because it's based on a real location. And if you get a map that's based on a real location, it's more enjoyable. Griffin, Indiana. Somebody was asking about Griffin, Indiana. Gun show was earlier. And Griffin, Indiana was great on 19. But on 22, somebody brought it to 22, and it might have been the original mod author. It had issues. The train wouldn't work. Like you couldn't sell by the train and stuff like that. It had several little issues with it on 22. And I don't know if it ever got updated or not, but yeah, the maps, you got to make sure they don't have issues. That's kind of what has happened with Millennial Farmer a little bit. I mean, it's still playable and I'm still playing it, but it has issues. It's got some issues on it. I like the fact that they put extra little stuff in there, like the little island thing in there. That was pretty neat. But the map has got to function right, and I don't think they tested that beforehand. The one they released in the mod hub might be better, might be fixed. But the one that they released just from them was not. It had some problems. The buildings, you know, you think the buildings wouldn't have issues, but the buildings, like the sheds and stuff on the Millennial Farm, the triggers, it's like the trigger over here. I was showing them the trigger over here on this silo. It's not right. Like the size is not right. The trigger to dump into this silo over here is too small. It's not as big as the grate.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the way it is with the sheds over on Millennial Farms. Is like the doors. You can try to pull a tractor in there that's just, you know, the right size to get in the door, but it won't go in the door because the obstruction of the frame of the building goes past where the door is.
Yeah.
So you're hitting something invisible technically on the shed. So that's it's the attention to detail, and I don't, you know, they take forever. You know, it's Mapper's Paradise that put it out. They take forever to put the stuff out, and to my knowledge, they still haven't released the sheds. I don't think as an individual pack, but you got to test the stuff. You know, to be a great modder, you have to play your map. You know, test it out, make sure that everything works as it should, or at least have people that test it for you. And I've always said that I'm happy to test stuff out. I did that for Stevie on the 4X Elm Creek a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had the issue where the median on the interstate. I always said I wish I could mow the median. Well, he made it to where you could mow it, and then there were some spots that had some issues where he had to go back and make some changes. You know, kind of do some leveling out and stuff like that. And he did that. And I would tell him, hey, you know, this spot here, you know, this spot here. But yeah, Stevie has some great maps.
Yeah, he does.
We've been playing them since 15 at least.
Yeah. But I know I don't know if it's his health or someone else, but his map, he hasn't put as many out, I think, this year, did he? This time. Not sure though.
I know he did. Well, he did the Elm Creek 4X one. He did an Elm Creek Standard, and then he did an Elm Creek 4X one, and then he did Flat Out. He did American Falls, I think it was, or was it? I might be getting the name wrong. There was another one, and then there was another one besides that. Oh yeah, he did Ringwoods too. He put that back out. We didn't play them all.
That's true.
I think there were some that he brought back out that were not like the greatest hits. Four Lakes, yeah. Four Lakes that's the one I was thinking of. Four Lakes. Now, if we sat down and said, "Hey, you know, we're gonna play all the Stevie maps," then we'd probably remember them all. But we did that with the Kaz maps too. We played Island Life and Old Country Life and Wild West. And
did he put out that many this go around or no?
Kaz, no, he had some health stuff come up.
Okay.
Kind of like I did.
Okay.
And he had to take a break. He had some people helping him do a few things, but as far as like the volume and stuff, you know, it was kind of scaled back a little.
Okay. So hopefully 25 he can put some good ones out.
Yeah, hopefully.
And hey, I like his creativeness, but sometimes I just want a regular, map.
Yeah. I think we're getting kind of closer to the point where the in-game maps are they're doing better.
Yeah.
They did better with Elm Creek. Because Elm Creek, we always said, we need a really good, in-game American map from you guys, and they answered the call with Elm Creek because it really feels like a Midwestern U.S. map,
Yeah.
and I think Riverbend is going to be good. The Asian map, Hun Tan Pan Thai. It's going to take me forever to get that down right, but it's a really pretty map too. Whoa! What do you do? Whoa! Okay, back up. Yep. Come on.
You're right there, man.
This guy, he's like stopping, pulling forward, backing up.
It's the trees.
Yeah, probably.
No, I'm looking forward to it, but
I just hope your PC works.
see, it works fine. It just has moments where it doesn't want to play nice.
If it has moments where it doesn't want to play nice, it's not working.
Yeah, it does.
I'll have issues too, but my issues are like, okay, my power went out, and I can't. That's not me. I did have the issue with the controller that one time, and it wasn't actually the controller; it was the cable, where it would like freeze and like crash the game, or sometimes it would just freeze up, and then I would get connection back, and then it would come back to the controller. That was weird.
Like I said, I'm not too worried.
Well, it's gonna be me, you, and old man for
Or what? Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Okay.
And I said we might go over and play with John on his map.
I'm willing. Yeah, I'm good.
You good to play on his map?
Yeah, I don't. It'd be good. It's just the problem. There'll be a lot of people that want to play, which hey, that's nothing wrong with that. It's just, is there gonna be stuff to do?
Yeah.
So I'm in the point where, hey, if there's nothing to do, I'm good to sit out and just watch and
Yeah.
be there for conversation, but I don't have to play.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Yeah, is like you start with small equipment, and there's not a lot for everybody to do all at once,
Yeah,
unless you want to do like contracts and stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, you have to take the equipment, which I mean, hey, if it gives something to do, it gives you something to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's another one, Tranquil Waters. I done forgot about that one. So is that
I
all
would
of his
say
maps?
They released a lot of maps more this year, I think, maybe like a lot more for 22.
Mm-hmm.
It seems.
Is that the complete list, Jeff, of the Stevie maps? Tranquil Waters, Flat Out 4X, Four Lakes, Elm Creek 4X, Ringwoods, and Mylands. Oh, I forgot about Mylands. See, if we don't play it, I don't remember it.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, I'll remember it, and sometimes I'll forget the name, but I'll remember the map. That's all from his Facebook? Okay. Yeah, back in 15, he had a bunch. He had Black Rock. He had Sherwood. He had Plains and Simple, and then later he came out with Plains and Simple 4X. And let me tell you, Plains and Simple 4X, it had a huge wooded area down in the southeast corner of that map. And that's where I got into my love of Tasmanian deviling the trees, you know. Yeah, and then we got to get ready for Grand Theft Auto. The new Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah, well, unless you get a console, you ain't playing it with this PC.
Yeah, you're not going to play it with PC, are you? I don't know. Why don't they just go ahead and release it?
Probably they're like, we won't make as much money or something. I don't know.
I'm not. Look, unless they get rid of the monthly fee to subscribe to their online stuff, I'm not going back to console.
Yeah. Do you think they'll ever try to put that into PC?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they did it with 5. They did it with. They're doing it now with the original Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare. So I mean, it might take a while, but I think they will put it on PC at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so, Fuzzy? Yeah, well, keep in mind, you know, that right away when we start, I won't be doing a ton of forestry stuff. Not right when we start. I'll probably hold off on all that. And probably won't really even be merging a whole lot of fields together right away. It's hard to believe we're already halfway through October.
I know.
Yep, it'll be Christmas time before you know it.
Don't remind me, please.
I don't mind Christmas time. I think I looked forward to it more as a kid, but the only thing that stresses me out at Christmas time is getting gifts.
Yep.
I mean, it's like, okay, I gotta buy this for this person or this for, you know, this. And to me, Christmas is just a, you know, plain cheese pizza just for me, some Christmas movies and some Christmas music, and Christmas lights. Christmas tree with lights on it, Christmas lights, you know. I might finally put my Christmas tree up this year.
You don't keep yours up all year round and just put different decorations on it?
See, that's the thing. If I put it up, it's going to stay up.
Well, that's what I've done for the last 8 years.
That's probably what's going to happen here. And the ladies at work, I told them, I was like, I bought a Christmas tree back in 2017. Guess what? It's still in the box. It's another thing that's still in the box that I have not taken out. So I probably hold the record for a PC that's been in the box that hasn't been taken out. And I probably hold the record for a Christmas tree that's been in the box that hasn't been taken out. So yeah, I never put the tree up. So, well, you know, it's just me. So I always came up with the excuse, you know, like, well, you know, it's a lot of work to put it up, and I'm like, well, I don't have anybody else, you know, to put it up for, other than Traxie, and she'd probably be swinging from it like Tarzan. But I think I'm going to put it up this year. I think I'm going to put up maybe several things. I do have my jack-o'-lantern. I have that. I may move that in here. I've got another jack-o'-lantern I could put up somewhere. But I might move that one in here. I don't know. I'd have to find a spot in here for it. I'm running out of disk space. I've got some pumpkin lights, like a string of pumpkin lights that I could string up across here. I might do that. I've got that, and I've got some like Halloween colored lights. You know, they're like orange, purple, and green, I think. I might plug them up. Gotta get that other TV moved in here first. Get the table to put the CPUs on, and then move that TV in here, and then we'll look at that stuff. Who are you, and what have you done to Matt? What do you mean, Fire Shadow? Didn't you have a fan in the box, too? You know what? I do. I don't know where it is, though. I'm trying to remember if I still have it. I had a fan in the box. I don't know if I still have that or not. I may have sold that. I don't know. I don't know where it would be at. Yeah, I had a fan. It was one of those fans that is like, it's an oscillating fan that's like on a stand. I don't know if I still have that or not. I need to have a garage sale, I guess, and see if I can find some stuff. Yeah. You'd be shocked at the stuff that I still have in boxes, though. I still have a lot of stuff in boxes. I got an air fryer as a gift one year. Guess what? Still in the box. Trying to remember, what else do I have in a box? I don't know. Not surprising. Get the air fryer out of the box, make some good pizza. Normally, I'll just, when I get a pizza, and then I'll just stick it in the microwave and cover it and heat it up. You use yours almost every day? Yeah, I guess I need to get that out of the box. Get that out of the box at some point. Ninja had a really nice one that I thought about getting, but this one, it's a, I think it's like a cheaper one. It's different. But hey, it was a gift, so, you know. Can air fry just about everything. I will say one of the ladies at work brought her air fryer to work, and we made air fried Oreos. They were good. So you take a frozen, you freeze your Oreos, right? You take a frozen Oreo. You take the Pillsbury Crescent rolls. You get a can of those. And then you lay them out. Well, if you look at the crescent rolls, you can tear them apart as like triangles. So you take those, and it has to be the big ones. You take those and you wrap the Oreos up in those triangle pieces, and you wrap them up, put them in there. You fry them for 4 minutes, and then you take them out, flip them, fry them for another 3 to 4 minutes. And then you take them out and you put powdered sugar on them. And, oh man, they were awesome. I've always wanted a deep fried Twinkie. I guess I could try an air fried Twinkie. I think you do those the same way, probably a little longer. You have to freeze it first. You got to freeze the whatever you're going to fry. Hey, Phil,
Yeah.
did you know that we only have 2 weekends left that we're streaming?
Yeah? Really? Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Next weekend and the weekend after that, that's it. Because the last one we're going to stream is going to be November 1st and 2nd.
Ooh.
Yep.
Scared.
Hmm?
Then we get to have some fun streams after.
Yep. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to get me some pizza.
Hmm. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of on a budget now.
Yeah.
I kind of spent a lot this month. I'm going on vacation next, I don't know, May or something.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to pay for that, and that wasn't cheap.
Do you have a Domino's?
No.
No. I was going to say you can get free pizza from Domino's.
Yeah, it's okay.
They have this thing called the emergency pizza,
Oh,
and you can claim it anytime when you use the app, and it's free.
really?
Yep. I think you can only do that in maybe like every 6 months, but it's free.
I'll be fine. I'll have my eggs, and I'll have
I'll have my healthy bowls too. I have those. They're actually pretty good. No, we'll still be streaming on the weekends, Kimmy, just not that weekend. That'll be our last weekend before 25 comes out, will be November 1st and 2nd. I think that's it. Isn't that the weekend 1st and 2nd?
because it releases the 12th, so
2nd and 3rd. The 1st is on a
Yeah.
Friday. So the 2nd, November 2nd and 3rd will be the last stream of 22. Yeah. Because that next weekend it's releasing the right after that weekend, and that weekend there's going to be probably some other streamers playing the game early with early access, and I'm going to want to watch that.
really,
Yeah,
I kind of like to not know anything.
I got to know.
You don't need to know.
Yeah.
Then that's taking away.
I got to plan. I'm a planner. So I kind of want to know.
No, I forbid it. I forbid it, Matt. No. I know I have no say.
I'm
What
gonna
you do,
I'm gonna be like, okay, I wanna buy that field, and then I wanna buy that field, and then I'm gonna cut that tree, and then I'm gonna mow over here. I'm a planner.
I know. I'm the opposite. I'm like, what do I want to do?
Yeah, unless they decide to let John have it early. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that unfortunately happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least John has morals.
Yeah. Yeah, and it all depends on who it is too, I guess, because there's some out there that are like, yeah, no, I really don't want to watch them, and it's all personal preference. But you know, there's some out there that I'm like, yeah, I don't want to watch them. And then sometimes I might put it on like mute. So I'll like mute it and then just watch like the scenes and listen to some music, you know? Oh, yeah. Some are, yeah, but some, you know. I remember there were some guys, and I can't remember their names. They were not from here. They were foreign, and you could tell that they were not farmers. They were like not even farm sim farmers, and it was kind of funny because their accent, you know, they were running around and they spoke English, but their accent, they kind of just run around and like were guessing things. So that was kind of entertaining watching them play. A lot of the streamers don't interact with the chat. Yeah, that's true. Some don't. Hello, welcome in. Did he finish? I think he finished. I think we're just about done with this corn harvest. Oh, that was a little lag. I'm gonna save the game. Elite girl. How's it going? Elite girl. Yeah, well, yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of vegetables soon. Just get rid of it. Did you know you can't store spinach?
No?
Nope.
There's got to be an outdoor bunker or something.
No, you don't store spinach at all. You pick it fresh and then you sell it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I
But
guess
they're
you
gonna
take it to the farmer's market.
Pricing, though?
I guess you take it to the farmer's market.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those crops that you can't really store. I would think you could can it. Look at the size of this field, yeah. I was telling Kimmy, believe it or not, this is not the biggest field we've ever had, but it's pretty big. Well, there is they have the cans in the game, right? What do you call it? The preserved canned food thing?
Mm-hmm.
Could you not do spinach that way?
Mm-hmm. We're not gonna know until we know.
Well, their video said that you can't. You know the little 25-second videos they've been releasing?
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the spinach one, it says that you can't store it, so you have to sell it right away. And it specifically says that. I would think you would be able to take it to the can factory and can it. I've got canned spinach in my kitchen right now. One of them's even labeled Popeye. What map is this? This is the standard version of Deadwood. This is available in at least the PC mod hub. I don't know if it's on console or not, but it is in the PC mod hub. When you download this map, you get two versions of the map. You get this one, which is the standard version, so it comes with half fields. Let me zoom out on it here so you can see the whole thing. So it's like the bottom half is mostly fields, and then the top half is like all forestry, and then some mining area up there. The other version of this map is the forest version, and the whole thing is forest. So if you want to make these fields down here, you have to clean out the forest area first and then make them. That's kind of what we did up here with this area up here. We cleared this out and planted lavender up there and harvested the lavender. There's a lot of custom crops on this map, and then you have the mining operation where you do like coal, and you can do gold and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, Deadwood is the name of the map. I wish the author of Deadwood and the one that did Elk Mountain, Wyoming, could get together and do something. That's a good idea, Elite Girl. She said it would be good to have a multiplayer set up to where you could ship things to other maps. That way you could have communities, and you would be able to help each other out. That'd be interesting. Like if you had separate maps, say somebody was on Griffin, Indiana, and then somebody was on Deadwood, we could ship our stuff from Deadwood over to Griffin, Indiana. So that would be like exported goods. So you could become friends in the game. They could set up some type of social thing in the game where you could connect with friends, and if they're on a map and then you're on a map, and then they could send you stuff. We could send them gold bars, and all kinds of stuff, and then they could send you money for it, so you could make money on it. That's another way to do it, rather than it just being AI or computer, because right now you just sell stuff at sell points and on the train, and it goes magically somewhere where somebody buys it. That's a good idea. I would have probably much rather had that than the Farming Simulator League. But it is what it is. You ought to email them and submit that idea to them. That's a good one. I've always just wanted the larger maps, base game, in-game. We haven't gotten that yet. Maybe someday. Virtual reality or augmented reality would be cool too. And just like that, the corn harvest is over.
Good job, Matt. You did
Yay!
a good job.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna park these over here. Did I not switch to that? I guess I didn't. We're part of the Puma Plow Discord. I don't have those links set up in here yet, but I need to do that. That's something else I need to do. Maybe once I get my Stream Deck thing set up, I'll set it up to where I can just hit a button and it'll post it. Or get a bot. I could get a bot to do it, like Nightbot or something. What's the league? The Farming Simulator League is a competitive platform where they have like races and stuff like that you can do with like baling and plowing and, you know, all that kind of stuff, I guess. They actually have a league where they have teams that actually go and compete at different places. What is the size of this map? I do believe this is a 2x map, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Tell you what, we'll run over here and see real quick. Just to confirm it, I do believe it's 2x. The way you can tell is by going to the southeast corner of the map. Pull up your little map down there. So you see the numbers. You see that one right there that's changing. So you'll see I'm getting kind of close to the border. And then when I go this way, the other number changes too. So when I get back to this far corner, so you see how it's in the 2000s right there? It's kind of in the early 2000s right there. I don't know how to say that properly, but it's the lower 2000s. It's just maybe a few over, few under, few over. That's how you know it's a 2x map. So the 2x map is the standard size map for Farming Simulator maps. If it's 4000, then you know it's a 4x map. Now when you go past that point, it gets a little more confusing, because I think if you go, what is it? If it's like an 8000, then it's like a something else, like it's a 16x map or something like that. Yeah, but that's how you know this is a standard map, is that it's 2000 by 2000. So yeah, it changes when it goes past beyond that point, and it's, you would think a 4000 or like an 8000 by 8000 would be an 8x map, or something like that. I think it's different. I think has to be, because I want to say an 8,000 by 8,000 map is a 16x. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've been on a 16x map. When was the last one we were on? Was it Wild West or was it Yukon?
Yukon, I think, because that's the one where we made that big cotton field.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Yukon was fun.
Because you had the gold. Good. I enjoyed that map.
Mm-hmm. They actually came out with an updated version that had a pipeline running through it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like an oil thing. They ran it up that road there. Remember the road that ran east of the center part of the map that ran north and south?
Yeah, I think so.
They ran it over those fields over there, and it kind of went around to the north side and up kind of towards the northwest a little bit.
Okay.
I downloaded it and tested it out, and man, every few seconds my computer just wouldn't handle it. It lagged.
Because that's your computer.
Yeah. So an updated computer might be better.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad though. It was it lagged pretty hard. And I was hosting it. It was not an internet thing. What? They have a dog collar that has a GPS on it now?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy cool. Attractive is what it's called. That's pretty neat. We are living in the future. Now we need the robots to walk the dogs. And actually that new robot will. The one from Elon. It will walk your dog.
No, it's okay.
It'll watch your kids too.
No.
Yeah. Cook your food, clean your house, walk your dog, watch your kids. It'll unload the groceries from your car. Make you drinks, hand out cookies. I'm telling you, I might want one. I was saying earlier I might get rid of this silo and build a new one down there by the dryer, but with us only having 2 weekends left to play,
it's don't worry about it, man.
It's kind of like, what's the point?
This is a good map, but it's a little late in the game to be playing.
Yeah. It's kind of like, what was that other map that we're getting ready to release?
No idea.
I can't remember either. Oh, maybe it was the Millennial Farmer map that they finally released in the mod hub. I said it's a little late in the game. It's kind of like that Red River map that we had. So yeah. Not that it's entirely, their fault. I mean, they may have jobs that they work and don't have, basically the time to do it. But, it is what it is. Alright, how much corn do we have in here? How do I see that? There we go. We got 886,000 liters in here, almost 887. Alright, well, I may just go ahead and end the stream early.
Okay.
There's still some cornstalk straw. Say that 5 times fast. To bale. I don't know. I may rake it up. Make some.
That might be your best option, because
Yeah. That way you don't have to bale every row.
yeah, you can condense maybe what, 2 into 1 or 3 into 1.
You could do at least cut it in half, 2 to 1.
Yeah, so
Yeah, with that oxbow one, sure. Yeah, you could do it. So might do that. Alright, Kimmy, we'll see you later. Yeah, I think I'm going to get it here because I got some leftover pizza in the fridge calling my name. And I need to work on something. I've got projects to work on.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, so I'm going to work on that during the week this week. And hopefully my goal is to have all that ready by next weekend. So, yeah. We'll try to get that done and see what this new one can do. Alright, until the next time, guys. Remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. Phil, thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the time you were here.
It was fun.
Yeah, it's always fun. Well, we're going to have a lot of fun coming up in November, too. So,
Yep.
alright. We'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of your weekend and have a good week. We'll see y'all in the next time.